When I turned 21 this year, my father shared with me one of his most precious memories of my childhood. It happened when I was 8 years old. He said he walked into my older sister Jenny's room and asked her if she thought she was a special kid or an average kid. Jenny said, "Dad, I think I'm just an average kid." Then my father walked into my older brother Jeff's room and asked, "Jeff, do you think you're a special kid or an average kid?" Jeff said, "Dad, I think I'm just an average kid." Then my father walked into my room and asked, "Jayma, do you think you're a special kid or an average kid?" And I answered to him, "Oh, Dad, I think I'm a special kid and I know it because I have red hair and my name is Jayma."
Okay, would you please state your name and age?
Jayma Lynn Ellerbrook, 8.5.
What would you describe as the happiest day in your life?
The day that I was born.
Okay, do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have a sister and 2 dogs.
A sister and 2 dogs, huh?
Yeah.
I think you ought to rethink that. You get one chance to correct it. Everybody's going to see this tape.
A couple sisters.
And what are their ages?
Huh?
Your names?
One's name is Jayma, and she's 8, and one's name's Jenny, she's 13.
Okay, do you really like having 2 sisters?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like my little sister.
What's
Pain.
No, she's not. She loves you and you love her. And you wouldn't trade her for anything, would you?
Yeah.
The happiest day would be if we moved
If we moved where?
into a 4-bedroom home
Why would that
in the Center Grove area.
Why would that make you happy?
Because I can't stand having to share a room with Jayma.
Why not?
Because she's a pain.
Why is she a pain?
Because she always gets into my stuff and, I don't know, she talks too much.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah. One sister named Jenny and another sister named Jack. I mean another brother named Jack.
And how old are they?
Well, my brother 11 and my sister was 14.
Uh-huh. Do you like your brother and sister?
No,
You don't? Why not?
because they're mean to me.
Why are they mean to you?
Because they're blacks.
They're brats? Do you ever get in their stuff?
No,
You never get in your sister's stuff?
no. Sometimes.
Just sometimes? Sometimes you can. Why do you get in it sometimes?
I want to see what she had.
I have an older sister named Jenny who's 25, 4 years older than me, 5, give or take a couple months. I have an older brother named Jeff who is 24, and I have to say that I have the closest siblings to me that I've ever seen in the family. When I was little, they were kind of mean to me, but there's a certain something that a youngest child feels towards their older brother and sister. You have this weird kind of bond with them because although how mean they are, you always look up to them.
Okay, would you please tell everybody what your parents' names and grandparents' names?
My grandparents' name is Edna and Bill and Jim and Mulligan. And my parents' name is Neil and Susan.
Okay, and how old are your parents?
My parents, 67 and 67.
Your parents are 67,
No, not 67, 37 and 37.
37 and 37?
My grandparents, my grandparents' names are Edna and Bill and Margaret and Jim. My mom's parents, I'm a lot closer to, I think, because they're more my kind of people. They're more outgoing, they're more fun. When they think of fun, that's my kind of fun. Like, they're outdoorsy people, they're energetic, and I love them dearly. My grandpa has the hardest head that you'll ever meet in your life, but that's besides the point. And my grandma was very dear, and I love her to death, and my grandpa. My dad's parents, well, my grandfather was a minister, so you can already tell how they differ. But they're good people who would do anything for any one of their grandchildren, and I love them dearly for that. Sometimes I wish I knew them a little bit better, but I think that's my fault. I feel like I got a lot of morals from my father because he's a very strong-willed, smart kind of guy, kind of dad. He was a great father, a wonderful father, and still is a wonderful father. He means so very much to me. I'm a complete and total daddy's girl. As for my mom, she's a little kooky, but I love her anyway. She's the most warm, kind person you'll ever meet in your life. I love her. When my parents first got divorced and I was in 6th grade, I moved in with my dad, and I lived with him for a couple years, so it was just him and I. And so we have that bond that I think that only I have with him because I was there. We helped each other get through it. When my parents first got divorced, I remember when it happened, for a month, I answered the phone, Jayma, saddest person in the world. And sometimes when I still think about it, it chokes me up a little bit. When I look at my life, I look at it in 2 sections. My family before the divorce and my family after the divorce. People are different people after divorce, no matter what anybody tells you. But I think in ways it's made me a better person. It's made me a lot stronger. I don't consider myself an type person, and I think that if you ask any of my friends, they'll agree. In high school, I ran around with 3 girls, well, more than that, but these 3 girls I ran around with and a few guys here and there. I met pretty much all in middle school with the exception of Emily Bruner, who I met in 4th grade, and at the beginning I hated her. I thought she was a little brat. And, well, it turns out she was. But I love you anyway, Emily. Second kind of friend that came into our 4 circle was Erin Newell, who was brought in by Emily, and I thought she was a dork too. And it turned out she was too. But we all have our flaws. Erin brought in Al, who they were best friends through elementary school. And through middle school, through high school, the 4 of us were tight. We all went to different circles, but we strayed away, but we always were there for each other whenever we needed anything. They're good friends.
I was blessed with meeting Jayma when I was in 6th grade. I met her in the lunch line, and from then on it's history. We've been best friends for 10 years, and I've never ever met anyone else like her in my entire life. She's one in a million. She's funny. She's a very truthful person when it comes to life. She will listen to anything. She'll do anything for you. She's sincerely a nice person, and she's a good friend, and that's hard to find these days. I couldn't imagine life without her. I don't think many people can imagine their lives without Jayma after they meet her. She makes people smile, and I think that she brings out the best in people. She brings out the best in me, and I think that I really appreciate that about her. To be around Jayma is really a gift. There's nothing else like it. It's pretty great. She's my best friend, and I can honestly say that. And I love her. I love you, Jayma.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walk a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Who is Jayma Ellerbrook? Well, that's me. I'm a loving person. I'm pretty down to earth. I don't let too many things get to me or bother me. I have great hair. I try to make the best decisions I can, and when they're the wrong ones, I learn from them. I like to say I never make the same mistake twice. I'm a strong person. A lot stronger than people I think sometimes give me credit to be. I think life is so much more fulfilling if you're not so quick to judge. You be you and let them be them. It's worked for me anyway.
You don't like cheerleading? Why did you do it?
Because I don't like it. I do things because I don't like them.
I don't think you're telling us the honest answer now.
Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe so.
Bye-bye.
Wait.
Bye-bye.